Alright, what's up everybody? So, gonna make a few things clear here first. If you don't know when the patch is coming out, the patch will be coming out Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. Also, in this recording, I am playing NOX in the public test server. So things are subject to change as far as the scaling of our abilities. So if you're watching this when the patch is already out in the future or whatever, just keep those things in mind. This is public test server, so scalings can be adjusted. Another thing is, these are just my opinions right now. Like I said, public test server, still very new to everything, and just my opinion. So, first thing I want to note about Nox herself is that in her kit right now, she has 0 escapes, no movement speed increase or anything like that to protect herself. The one thing that she does have is Shadow Barrier, her 1. What that allows her to do is apply this nice little black gloopy bubble on herself, and that mitigates damage for 1 second, only 1 second. Don't know why I opened up the shop, but only for 1 second. Now, it's mainly used against abilities. That's the main thing it's used for. It's not really used against basic attacks. Yes, it does mitigate basic attacks as it says right there, but only for the duration of the ability, which is a grand 1 second. So it's not really useful against physical gods, so it's not going to help you against, that's more so against abilities. She's kind of noted as the anti-mage mage. So with that being said, having no escapes whatsoever, or any type of defensive movement or movement speed increase or anything like that, you may want to build a little bit more beefy, having a little bit of HP. Like the build I have on right now is kind of circled around just having a lot of power and having a lot of HP to survive burst damages and hits. Now the reason why I have Divine Ruin in this case is because I'm fighting against the raw bots in this joust practice. So that's the only reason why I have Divine Ruin, to shut down the healing. Besides that, I may pick up something else if I still want lifesteal, maybe Bancroft's Down, whatever the case may be. Or maybe cooldown reduction. Some people may go like cooldown reduction on Nox. And it's kind of up to you if you want to do that. Reason being is that she does have pretty low cooldowns herself. Her 3 most notably being the lowest. Where's Raw going? Okay, so let's bring up the abilities here if you guys want to look at that. So if you want to go cooldown reduction on Nox, that's fine. I mean, her 1 has 20-second cooldown, kind of iffy for a 1 second ability, but it does mitigate up to 90%. That's quite a bit. Her 2, 10-second cooldown, not bad, and her 3, a 3-second cooldown, and ulti, of course, always 90 seconds typically. So if you want to go cooldown reduction Nox, that's perfectly fine with you. Now another question people may have is her how's her laning. Now right now is not the best time to talk about laning, or kind of demonstrate laning rather, because we're so late in the game. But when I've been playing Nox, I've been mainly leveling up her 2. Since her 2, it hits all the minions. The only thing I have against her 2 is that it's actually kind of short. And to reach the full length of the minion wave, you have the melee guys in the front and the archers in the back, is you have to get right up close to the minion wave. You have to get like right in their face. And that kind of opens up to you getting hit quite a bit if you're in conquest laning and whatnot. So I'll show you guys here. So you have to be like right up here, and then it hits all of them. Now, of course, I'm fully built, and I can easily one-shot the entire wave, but before you get all this, all your items, you're not going to be able to one-shot the entire wave with just your 2, even if it's your max rank. You're still going to have to use your 3. You can use your 3 on the back minions, like the archers, or you can use it on the front, kind of up to you. See, even then, I can't still one-shot the front minions. Let's just get Raw out of here again. Bye, Raw. Okay, so, yeah, the clearing waves, it's kind of iffy. The 3, it's not as big as I thought it would be. I mean, you can't really hit the front and back minions with it, so laning definitely does take some type of skill and kind of mastering where you're going to set your abilities at. So once you get that all situated on how clearing minions as Nox in early game, mid game, then you're pretty much good to go. Now her ulti, It applies damage as soon as it hits the the enemy target, and then it does the same amount of damage again every time that enemy uses ability. Now that's really cool. Now, if they're smart, they wouldn't do any abilities at all. They would just try to outrun you. And because if they keep using their abilities, her ulti will hit you hard. So, really useful against mages like Hebo. It would most likely destroy Hebo if he doesn't hit you with his 3 ultis beforehand. How's her damage overall? In my opinion, I feel like her damage is alright. Nothing too special. The main thing that you want to do with Nox is apply your 2, which if you hit your enemies with your 2, it applies a Shroud of Darkness, which if you don't know what it looks like, let's see if I can apply on the front minions here. They turn black for, they kind of have that black aura around them. That means they have the Shroud of Darkness on them, and then you can pop your 3 on them. That minion doesn't have it on him, but you can apply that 3 on him, and then it does double the damage. Because if you do your 3 without applying your Shroud of Darkness from your 2, your 3 is not going to do much damage at all. It's actually really low damage. So if you want your 3 to do any type of damage, make sure land your 2 on your target and then pop your 3. Another thing to mention about her 3, if you haven't noticed already, is it has a split-second delay. So it's not, as instant as some other abilities. Maybe like Scylla, if you're to drop, her crush down and instantly pop it, it's not as fast as that. So yeah. Now that pretty much wraps it up for my general just first impressions. If any other questions about Nox, let me know in the comment section below. I will make a build for Nox, which will most likely be something like this when she officially comes out to the official server. Now, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.